Good morning. Here we are at the opening of the Santa Fe Indian Market 2016, and I'm here in one of the really great painters and keeping a tradition alive, Jesse Hummingbird, who has over the years proven the sustainability of art and has built an incredible following of people that are not only collecting his art but also using it as inspiration for the next people, young artists looking at his work. And Jesse has really created and innovated in his art the storytelling. He's the author or illustrator of Native American Night Before Christmas, an incredible book chronicling the Christmas ceremony in Indian country that has sold quite a bit. It's now in its third printing, and it is available both on Jesse's site as well as Native Media Network. And we have over here, I don't know if you would like to look a little bit of some of the paintings. What's truly unique is that Jesse has innovated and brought the whole ledger art continuity into painting around themes. And if you look at the marine him, and he has a warrior with him, and the like. And his paintings are instantly recognizable. Really, anywhere you go, you know it's a Jesse Hummingbird painting. It's creating his own style, which is really so critical in advancing art. So I'd like to come over and say hello to Jesse and kind of ask him what inspired you to develop your own art form?
Well, I was blessed with imagination. I'm not the best artist and everything else, but I was blessed with a well-oiled imagination, and thank goodness my parents didn't discourage it. Didn't say, you shouldn't be wasting your time daydreaming or anything like that. And maybe it's because I was the baby of 7 kids, but so I was spoiled, but I wasn't spoiled. But that part they did spoil me and let me use my imagination. So like on the music, I used the titles to spark an image in my head, and I might look at the same sheet of music 3 or 4 times for that image that I want to do comes into my head.
Well, it really kind of shows. It shows that there is a path and a feeling. It has meaning to it. And that's a rare quality of a lot of artists, young and old, to really create a new media itself. I'm sure, how many collectors that you already have? Do you have any kind of a idea? I know that all over the country
Well, I've been doing this a little less than 40 years, so I probably have had through that time probably a couple thousand collectors, and I myself am feeling my age, not horribly or nothing, and so some of my collectors have passed on, and then what we're trying to do today is get the younger people to get interested in collecting art and everything else, and seeing that there is a reason to have it, not just bare walls or anything like that it should be used to stimulate them also.
And one of the imaginative part of Jesse are these masks over here. If you want to just pan into that, and I don't have any story to say about the masks themselves.
Well, the Cherokees, our mask dances, are social dancers. They're not religious dancers, and I don't represent our Cherokee mask, but that was the inspiration behind it. And so at the time I did it, I just met Harmon Houghton, who is a local, what do you want to call her, treasured artist that's no longer with us. And she was kind enough to talk to a nobody for 20 minutes. And so via her inspiration, that's where I came up with what I later found out was a Southwest influence. But and so what it is actually paper, and I cut it out and then I decorate it. So it's kind of a multimedia thing. I repeat the shapes, but I don't repeat the faces. But it is based on a traditional Cherokee thing, but I don't do the Cherokee mask, but that's the inspiration.
It's amazing. Jesse, good luck on the show.
Like always, Harmon, thank you.
Forward to seeing you.
Thank you. The
Having
thing about art is, professional or not, it's an escape. It should be a pleasure, and the only critic that should be is you.
You've accomplished that.
Thank you, Harmon.